Hey guys, it's Raiden here, and uh, sorry for the lackluster uploads. I did buy content warning, and that is, uh, I still need to wait for a couple of friends to get that so we can all play together, kind of like we did with Lethal Company. I'll make, like, all the recordings and that I'll just make into one longer thing like Lethal Company, so yeah. Other stuff I'm working on has kind of been put into a halt and that. Nothing really substantial. But I will say that stuff has been a bit more lackluster, but a few days has been relaxed. But to get into the nitty gritty of this stuff, I don't know why I said nitty gritty. That's also if you know, like I'm not sick. I've just been having sinus issues, like blocked nose and that because of the drastic weather changes and that. I don't know if that's how I don't know if that's how sinus works, but yeah, that's how mine does it. It's been raining, and yeah. Anyway, I was back to what I was saying. I want to get into I want to get into Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, I had a little kind of what would you say, like a little theory about the end of this. So we all know like the big character roster, this thing, right? So we all know about this. Now, I had a theory that I was telling to a couple of friends that this character roster is not the actual like official character roster. And there's a few things, and I think one of them is it's the placement of the characters, which, looking at it, that might make more sense. So what I had was that the Pride Trooper team, like, you know, Dispo, Topo, and Jiren, they're kind of like separate, right? They're separate, which is kind of odd considering how you look at stuff like Berta and Jace. They're both together, which over here we could probably gather that's the rest of the Ginyu team. Krillin over here is, this is like Saiyan Saga Krillin. He's all the way from Yamcha, which this would be Saiyan Saga Yamcha, which, you know, like these between the Ginyu team, kind of weird, kind of weird. Now you could say stuff like, oh, but all the other characters are like there and that. You have, you know, Saiyan Saga Goku, Vegeta, Cell Saga Goku and Vegeta and that. DBS Broly, Goku and Vegeta and whatnot. Broly over here even. It's like, yes, that is true. But god damn it. Sorry about that. Something ain't caught my throat. I haven't done one of these types of videos in a long time, so yeah. But another thing I saw is like we have like super like as a Dragon Ball Super TN up here, which wouldn't make sense. I don't know where you'd put TN from Dragon Ball Super around. Um, we have like Goku using Kaioken, which is probably I would say Saiyan Saga Goku. And we have Master Roshi, which you'd probably think, oh, that's not too bad. But I think this is so like Dragon Ball Super Tournament Power Master Roshi, next to Saiyan Saga Goku, which again doesn't really make sense. So that's why I think, that's like that. I was gonna say, what else? What else was the theory? I can't remember for some reason. No, hold on. All right, I can't really remember what the other thing was for it. I think it might have been just like mainly the character placements, which are just randomized, By the looks of it, it does look randomized. I think that might be it. I'm not entirely sure. I did see that someone else tried to, you know, look at like the character placements as, what was it? Like determining like when the game might drop. You know, like when the release date will come out, or whatnot, or when the game might be released. Is looking at the like trailers for how many characters we get, which I think is kind of dumb. Because looking at it, if you guys remember from the Goku versus Vegeta, like original Goku versus Vegeta, like Rivals trailer, like the animation in that was kind of lackluster. In the well, not really lackluster. It looked good. There were some things that didn't hold up. I mean, Goku's obvious hair, like that a lot of people wanted to use as like, oh no, don't buy this game. This game isn't good yet. It's like, alright, bro. I mean, everything else looks cool. That's like one frame in like a nanosecond. Blink and you miss it. I saw it like once. Actually, I didn't even see it once. I accidentally clicked on it and then went back to find it. Hold up, where is it? It's around the 20. Yeah, most replayed is. See, I have to like find it. It might be here. Damn it. Yeah, you have to like click in a certain spot. I actually think. Yeah, I can't really move the arrow keys for some reason. That sucks. But there's two instances of Goku with, when he gets hit with the key blast right here. And I can't even... Damn it. I'm trying to get it. Oh, I don't know if you saw it right there. It's like, this is such a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing that actively trying to get it on a playlist is so impossible to even do. Like, you can see when Goku, just before he gets hit, I don't know how you put that down. Am I tripping? No, I don't want to scroll for details. It's such a blink and you'll miss it thing, and people just go, oh, like, look at this thing that we found in, like, one frame of this entire 2-minute video that happens for a split second. Shows that it means the game isn't good enough yet. I think it happens over here, too. Like, you can kind of see from... I don't know why it's so bad. 720? What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, like you can see just here when Goku gets hit, his hair flies off somewhere, I guess. And I still can't find this one spot. It happens so fast. I feel like, yeah, like you can just barely even see it, guys. I don't get why people are so like, look, this means Tenkaichi 4 is gonna suck. Like, huh? This game isn't even developed fully yet. Like, what are you even talking about? It's such a dumb thing to go for, to be honest. I'm trying to get it and it's not really working that much for me. It's 22 seconds. It's such a simple... Oh, there we go. Finally, after all those tries, I finally got it. Thank God. Yay, where's my stickers? I'll put a star on my shoulder and that. Alright, so, I'm trying. So, we can all, like, agree, like, this is just a little nitpick that people like to do. It's such a lackluster thing, and, well, it's not even that. It's just so dumb that people would nitpick these tiny little blink and you'll miss it spots of the game, right? You guys, like, maybe saw this how many times? Anytime you watched this trailer, first time you ever watched it, did you see this? Because I certainly didn't. I was in Discord talking to a friend, and I accidentally clicked on this one certain spot, which was like 25 seconds in. And it's just like, I was just like, okay, I didn't see this. Okay, when was this? Before Vegeta even blasts him. Okay. Wow. And so I kind of went back and I looked for like other videos about this, and I just kept seeing, like, on Twitter. Of course, Twitter is just nothing but a cesspool and shit. And what was it? I saw a couple of videos where it's like had this screenshot of Goku in here, and it was just like, oh, don't buy 10 kaiji for it. This proves it's going to be shit. It's like, bro, this is a one-time thing. Like, clearly clearly the Tenkaichi team listens to fans and that, because, like, if you didn't complain this much about this, well, they probably would have fixed it anyway, but a lot of people went off about this. And it's kind of dumb, because this is just one small thing in Dragon Ball. Like, and you look how far it has come from, like, up to this trailer, which was released, this was 1 month ago, this was 2 months ago. This is like a whole month between. So we went from like this, right? We went from all this. I'm gonna turn this sound. Sounds a bit weird. Yeah, see, that looks cool and all, but then then a month later, we get development like this. Like, look how good this is already within 1 month. Going back to it. Oh, I accidentally clicked on another video. Alright, I'm gonna swap those around. Going back to it, you can feel the speed and the power between them fighting. Yeah, like, as you can see, the difference between the thing. I'm just gonna let you watch it for a bit. Alright. Now, you can see when Goku gets hit, it kind of gives me, like, the feel of Xenoverse 2. When a character gets hit, it does that little, like, characters in one specific pose and just jittering around. I think saw someone say, like, hey, we need more, like, Dragon Ball-esque kind of, like, taking attacks where you get, like, hit by the beam and you go with the beam into a mountain or something. This is fine. They can have this. It's not overtly complex or anything. It doesn't need additional programming. Like, people just want extra shit for no reason. Sure, you can add extra stuff, but adding stuff like, oh, instead of getting, like, hit with the beam and turning into Xenoverse 2 where you just spaz out when getting hit, add something better. It's like, no, just leave it. Otherwise, you're going to delay this game even more. I don't think people understand that. It's just really dumb. As for the character roster, I do think that. Oh, okay. I just remembered. Right. So another theory I had for the character roster is that this is only for show. People counted, and I think it's like 164 characters, which is kind of dumb considering if you remember like older Tenkaichi games, they had rosters of like 180 characters or so, like individual characters alone, and this having way less, around 164, is, I think it's for sure. You know, this is for all the, like, this is like what, 3 trailers, 4 characters, right? So all these extra spaces are just going to be different characters for future trailers until the game fully gets released. So what I think they're doing, don't quote me on this, because, well, it might sound even more dumber. Don't make me feel stupid. This is just for show, and I feel like they have heaps of characters just waiting on standby for trailers. So that's what I think it is. Like, the character placements are random, and this is all just for show. They're not going to have only 164 characters in Tenkaichi 4. Like, this is going to be one of the largest Tenkaichi games to date, so I don't think they're going to have just... Accidentally bit my tongue. I don't think they're going to have that small of a roster for a brand new, extremely hyped game. I don't see it happening. So, yeah. But I feel like they have all... Like, I feel like the team just has everything already done, and they're just making minor adjustments now. Because this was 1 month ago. Remember that these 2 trailers came out... When was this? January 29th, right? Accidentally. I didn't click on it. I didn't mean to click on that. Damn it. March 21. Literally, that says a month. That says 1 month. Yeah, these were released, like, I guess, like, maybe 2 months, I guess. But still, in that short amount of time for development and that, we got these. We got these 2 trailers, and this was even an additional trailer that they added because you got to see stuff like Super Trunks, where is it? Super Trunks, Dispo, what was it? I can't remember that one bitch's name. It's so, like background character, you can't even remember her name. We get Kale, which we don't really get Berserk Kale. Xenoverse 2 had, like, tamed Kale, I guess you could say. So that was just really dumb. God, Xenoverse 2 had a lot of potential, and they fucking squandered it. And we got Hit, and, of course, we got the big boy himself, Broly. I'm still waiting for Z Broly. So yeah, that's what my thoughts are on just Tenkaichi 4, is that, you know, all this is just for show. So yeah. It's that's just my thoughts. You can debunk it if you want to. I just feel like this is for hyping up the game, I guess. Which is not bad. It's not bad. You can do that. But yeah. Anyway, that was just my quick, well, not really quick, thoughts on the Tenkaichi 4 roster. I might do other videos, like more in-depth stuff. You know, when I'm not dealing with sinus issues and that. So yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, thanks, and goodbye.